Hello everyone, welcome to our channel.
In this video, we are going to see a simple trick to solve coding inequalities. This topic is very much important for all competitive exams. So let's see how to solve this. So before we jump into the examples, we will see the trick to follow here. So the basic rule is less than, equal to, greater than, equal to, greater than, equal to. So we are going to use this simple rule like less than equal to and less than equal to will be in same line, and greater than equal to and greater than equal to will be on same line. So let's see the example first. So here the given statement is this one. So we have to find which conclusion follows this statement. So we can directly see the conclusion 1 now. So f less than d. Here we have to find f and d. So f is here and d is here. So we have to check the comparison symbols in between f and d here. So here equal to, less than equal to and less than. So we have to check this rule. So there are three symbols in between f and d, and all those three symbols are present in the same line. So if it is on the same line, the first step is passed. So the next step is, if all these three symbols are present, then we have to consider this symbol in conclusion. The first symbol, that is less than. So here in conclusion we have less than symbol. So the answer is conclusion 1 follows. Now we have to check for conclusion 2. Here A is greater than S. So we have to compare the symbols present in between A and S. Here we have greater than or equal to, greater than and equal to, but here we have less than equal to. So there are 4 symbols present and all these are not on same line. So by seeing itself, we can say the first step is failed. So this conclusion does not follow because we have opposite symbols present in between A and S. So the answer of this statement is only conclusion 1 follows. Now let's see this example. Here the conclusion 1 is P less than Q. So we have to check the comparison symbols in between P and Q. So here less than equal to and greater than is present. So less than equal to and equal to are on same line, but greater than is not on same line. It comes in vertical line. So this does not follow. So whenever we see the opposite symbols in between the given letters, then we can ignore all these rules and we can directly say this conclusion will never follow. And let's see conclusion 2. It is S greater than or equal to P. So we have to check the symbols in between S and P. So there are 2 symbols, less than equal to and equal to. So this comes on the same line, less than or equal to and equal to, but we don't have less than here, so we should not consider less than in this conclusion. So we have to consider only this 2, and within this 2 we have to consider the greater symbol like less than or equal to. We should not consider less than. So the conclusion should have less than or equal to option. Here if you see, P is less than or equal to S. Here also P is less than or equal to S, because in conclusion they have given from S to P. But if you see the statement, it is from P to S. So this less than or equal to says like P is less than or equal to S. So if you compare this conclusion, both are same. Here they have given us S greater than or equal to P. And in our statement, we have considered P less than or equal to S. So this conclusion follows. So the answer of this statement is only conclusion 2 follows. Now let's see this example. Here the first conclusion is given as J less than N. And if you see J and N, we have equal to, less than, equal to. So equal to and less than or equal to are on same line, but we don't have less than symbol in between this 2 alphabets. So we should not consider less than. So by comparing equal to and less than or equal to, we have to consider less than equal to. So in this conclusion, we should have j less than or equal to n. But here they have given us j less than n, which is not correct. Now let's see this conclusion. O greater than u. So we have O and U nearby. So we have only one symbol present in between, which is less than or equal to. It is given like U is less than or equal to O. But here in the conclusion they have given U is less than O instead of less than or equal to. So this one also does not follow. So the answer of this statement is both the conclusion 1 and 2 does not follow. Now let's see this example. Here the conclusion 1 is given as O equal to U. Here if you see there are two symbols present in between O and U, that is less than or equal to and equal to. So if you see here it is less than or equal to or equal to symbol. So we should have less than or equal to when we compare between these two symbols. But here it is given as only equal to, so this does not follow. And here in this option they have given same O and U but less than U. So less than also will not be followed here because we have only less than or equal to symbol in between O and U. So if you consider both the symbols, we will have one option saying like either conclusion 1 or conclusion 2 follows. So we have to say either 1 or 2 follows because the answer is O less than or equal to U. So either it can be less than or it can be equal to. So the answer of this particular statement is either conclusion 1 or conclusion 2 follows. So using this simple trick we can solve coding inequalities easily within some few seconds.
Continue learning and keep supporting. Thanks for watching.